Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This video is for Daniel in Canada. Okay, Daniel, so here's your 300 SL R129 roof control module. And this is a little bummer that I'm going through right now. Very upset, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to do what we have to do. Now the problem, the relays, contact points. So these are original relays. That's the points. I did clean them up, but I was not satisfied on the actual thickness on original points. They burnt out. So I'm gonna show you something in a little bit. Now the replacement relays came in like this, right, enclosed. So I was like, okay, that's fine. They don't fit, of course, because you know the relay itself, it's just you know, it doesn't fit over because it's in the case. It's like it's just, as you can see, it is just too big. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll take the case off, put the relay back in there. And I took the case off. I'm looking at points. Something I don't like. I was like, you know what's going on over there? And it turned out to be the relays I used. Yes, they sent me used relays, and I was really extremely upset because I wanted to just be done with it, but now I have to spend more time working on these. But like I said, these are no longer made. I couldn't find them anywhere, so I could only find the closed ones. So I guess the only relays that came out, that's all we had. So I guess, I don't know, I couldn't find them for the life of me. I found few, and that they were like in China, so I got them. Waited for like 3 weeks. They finally got in. Used relays. But the good news now. Bad news for me is that I have to spend more time doing this. But good news is that the actual points were not bad at all. They were working points, and they're much better. So let me show you what's happening here. And I'm actually going to be pretty much confident that this is going to be okay. It's going to work. Now, we need to compare the original points. These are original to your left. So I cleaned them, of course. I mean, I tried to make them work, and they did work, but again, I wanted to put something better. So original points, as you can see them, these are on the original relay. Now the newer relay, this is different number. It's a different relay, but the specifications call for, you know, pretty much same spec, even better, because the surfaces are larger, okay, and they're not really worn, so we're okay here. I cleaned them, of course. That's what I spend my time on. I got points cleaned up. They're actually nice, and then we're going to compare your points with replacement points. Okay, so what have we here is we got 4 sets of points. The ones above, the ones on top here, these are replacement points. As you can see, they're much larger in size, so they can give you more power. That's a good thing. And these are your originals. Originals don't seem to look bad, but they're actually extremely thin now, because I had to grind them down a lot just to get them to be workable. So that's why I did not like. I didn't want to have these installed. So these ones, they're much thicker. So we're going to use these. They will be fine. As you can see, there's lots of meat left on them. I don't know if you can see that, but there's lots of meat left. It's pretty much, oops, they're pretty much not that much, not much used. I just had to clean them just slightly, and these are gonna last a very, very long time. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but these are really good. So like I said, it's a little bit of a bummer because I have to put all this extra work to them. So this is another point which is also really nice. And your originals, let's take a look at the originals. As you can see, barely anything left on them. See, just a little bit left. and they're much smaller. So we're definitely upgrading this module here with much better contact points. This is not the one that is used much, because this is the one that's just engaged. But see, this one is a little thicker. This works easier in the relay. Okay, this is the one that takes the most stress, and this one is really low, you know. So this is where I am. I'm planning on working late tonight, and I just want to have them done because I know you're waiting for the module. It's the shipping time and what have you. So what I'm gonna have to do, I already sent a message to a seller. I said that I'm not very happy, put it that way, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it happen. So I'm gonna have to go all four. First I have to break the case open, then I have to get to the points, polish them all up and get them together, put them back in, solder everything together, and we should be fine. I already put new capacitors in the module, and tomorrow I want to test it on the vehicle. So that's what I want to do. That's the agenda. Okay, I just wanted to run this by you just so you see what's happening, because again, okay, let's just do another kind of overall look at the module. Now this module came from a remanufacturer, right? So supposedly something was repaired on this module, and absolutely zero signs of any repairs. I'm looking at the module. These are my unsoldering. Okay, so this is where I soldered relays, but if you look at the module, there is absolutely not even a single sign of repair. Capacitors I soldered, you see, this is my soldering, so close to factory. I mean, yeah, a little bit more flux, but you know, it's not critical. So I'm just saying, it's just I don't see what was done. I don't see any kind of anything. Basically, maybe they just tested it. Who knows? Maybe it was just sent to be tested, and you know, test came out, and oh, now it's stuck because this thing is pretty tight when it goes together. So I'll use both hands later to open this. Oh, here it goes. Okay, so I'm just saying, I don't see any kind of sign of any kind of repair, any intrusion, any chips, any parts for that matter. Not even a single one was replaced. So maybe it was sent for bench test, possibly. Okay, so this is where we are. Tomorrow I have a few things to do, and this is going to be one of them on my agenda. I'll put it in the vehicle and I'll show you the operation. On my own car, I have a 91 500 SL. It doesn't change the equation, it's the same module. Yours is a 91 300 SL, it's the same thing. So we'll move on. Okay, so usually I don't work on these things, but you know, this is something that was kind of a one-off, and yeah, this is what I have to deal with. But unfortunately, as we work with 30-year-old modules, this is what we usually get. I mean, people who fix these things, they have to, you know, they have to find ways to get them working again, find some different parts. And I was extremely close, pretty much right on the money with these relays. I did find them, and I check all the specs and this and that, and oh my god. But contact points is an improvement. And yes, even though I have to go through relays again, but it is what it is. I'm going to just put them in, and we'll test it out. We should be fine. I'm good to go. Okay, Daniel, so I'll talk to you soon, and tomorrow I'll send you another video of the test on the vehicle. Alright, this is Victor at thestorymercedes.com. Thank you for watching.